What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? It's an early version. I'm in the daylight. How you doing, boys and girls? Welcome to Disco Elysium, the final cut. I think we're getting near the end, but I don't know. I don't know. We're running out of stuff to do, that's for damn sure. So well, we have nowhere close to be. I'm at a loss what to do. I really am. We have checks to get past, but nowhere near getting near them. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, we're nowhere close to being able to convince the Howdy boys. I know we're kind of close near that. It's hard to know what to do. It really is. It's hard to know what to do. I have a strange feeling things will be kicking off soon, and there won't be a damn thing we can do about it. I think we're on a bit of a time limit. I think if we don't do something, the game is gonna do something.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I mean, what good would that do us telling her that, huh?
Huh? I like to see him try. If anything, I am gonna muscle him out with construction noise.
She doesn't seem surprised by this sudden twist.
Get out of here, trying to ruin my day. And that youth center better be a good one, or you'll have trouble from me. I wield an army of drunks. Do not underestimate the effect of such a force if it's pointed to the right direction.
I'm stuck. I really am stuck. I'm running out of ideas.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. There's a bitter, caustic taste on... You dial the number again. Calling. 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 And calling for who knows how long, but no one answers. You need to insert more money to call again. The cold metal is hard and your knuckles bleed. Takes your mind away from that voice, for 1 second at least.
That's enough now, officer.
It didn't give you any fun for that money. Your hand is swelling up.
Officer, that's enough. Let's return to work.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a 2 empty bottles. No,
A tragedy.
I just don't know what to do with myself. I mean, that's highlighted. There's obviously a way in there somehow. How?
you see, a slogan used to intertwine.
Looks like tomorrow never came.
Hello again. Sure, what's on your mind? Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story, they used them for military What's the Mars Decree? It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. I tried to get...
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the book, already forgetting about this part.
But of course, what else?
I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
No point doing it. I won't get it. So close, yet so far. I think there's definitely a way into that building. You can see the roof highlight up there. You see that? That's not highlighting for its own good.
Yes, what is it? Yes, what is it?
58%.
Yes, what is it?
I thought by putting a talent in on the same line as the talent perception, we might get something, but it doesn't look like it.
The swallow, you mean? What about it? Great. Thanks. No? Yes. And? I don't care. I don't ca-
Wow, she really doesn't. Not afraid, this one.
Yes. What is it?
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on a single pane of glass. A crack runs across the length. The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on a single pane of glass. A crack runs across the length of her body, her face oval and sad.
I just don't know what to do in this game. I've tried everything, but now I'm just lame. What the fuck was that? Textbook.
You hold in your hand the colorful primer. The title reads, a primer for small kids. There's a bear involved. This book will show you the score, get you oriented with those basic concepts you appear to be hazy on. The anthropomorphic bear will give you the lowdown of your life. The alphabet. Every page has one word designating one letter of the alphabet with a faded illustration. Most of them are scientific and cultural principles. It goes as follows. A is for azimuth. B is for Boreas. C is for cosine. D is for diamite. E is for ellipse. F is for phlogiston. G is for gamete. H is for homeboy. I is for econ. J is for Eura. K is for collapse. L is for laudanum. M is for myriad. N is for nadir. O is for aureole. P is for perihelion. Q is for quasar. R is for rhododendron. S is for sinus. T is for tricolor. U is for ultra. V is for vector. W is for Wahrheit. X is for xylophone. Y is for Ustava. Z is for zenith. That's it. You know the alphabet now.
Good. I also know the alphabet.
The sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
Yes?
I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I am out of ideas.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist? Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over. Roger that. 10-10, over and out.
Before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Fuck all rhetoric.
You're back before the cargo container.
Wow.
Its draw has not lessened since you were
From
last
7
here.
to
If
8.
anything,
Again, I think this is another one we
back
just
before
can't
the
do.
cargo container. Its draw has. Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because what wasn't an option? Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours.
Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. I mean, what else are we meant to do there? Seriously. We're never going to get that up. I don't know if this guy has anything new to say. Probably not.
Mr. Dubois, every worker... To hell with it. Every worker... Let's hear it, Harry. Of course, Harry, of course. I'm always happy to educate and entertain you. Very nice, Harry. Most certainly, Harry. Nothing brightens my day like racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment. You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best. Helping people. With the power of politics.
Yes, yes. Do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you. Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this. But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
With a police baton, like a crook or someone. That's not how you baton someone. The technique is way off. You strike with your whole body, not just the baton.
Of course, Harry. Stoic silence. I like that. Very befitting a police officer. I'm not a real detective. You are.
That's all he's going to say on this subject.
How do I know? Last winter, these guys...
So
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes. Of course, you're always one step ahead of me, Harry. I'm no genius. I'm in this position because people like me. Tribunal? That sounds serious, Harry. We union men should be shitting ourselves. I wish you hadn't told me that. I'm gonna lose sleep over this. Let's change the subject. Oh, Harry, what do I really think about the tribunal? You're trying to climb to second base with old Everard before you've even courted him properly.
He wants you to do more things for him before.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But, oh, they are old theory.
Interesting.
They're almost all work with.
Separate one from the herd.
Oh, that would definitely be Fat Angus. His feet smell from a city block away, and he's always having noisy stomach troubles. Horrible, revolting guy. You would die, Harry. You would die, and in the process start a bloody and completely unnecessary war between the Debardairs Union and the Citizens Militia. Angus, his ever-growling stomach, and his smelly feet are all part of the Union. You have as much right to arrest him as I have to arrest your partner here. Actually, less, because this is my hometown, my territory, and my backyard. You are a guest here, Harry. Please remember that. Oh, Harry. This is getting real grim, and there's no need for that. We are friends. But of course, it's the least...
You can now go and tell Titus about this.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
The lieutenant watches you pocket the banknote.
Good boy. A real team player. Now, do you have any more questions? By now, Harry, this...
You mean our...
A security...
He performed
I'm talking...
those...
Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant. No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical and so is the village. But the mercs and their brutality are very real. No, you haven't. Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container. Yes, I'm an old man, Harry, but enough about me and my... One of them got downright suicidal. Getting drunk, violent, a little rapey, even their own...
By negotiating...
Harry, what you need to realize is, we got grit, Harry. This...
An entire neighborhood of...
Potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base. There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't they're like you guys.
So these...
He probably
Aren't you worried we might...
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see them... By all means, Harry, what's on your mind? Let's hear it, Harry. Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. Great! You want to bounce something off your... It's perfectly okay. Even if you've told her everything we've talked about. What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let... Empty all your barrels on me, Harry. Vanished? Oh, did...
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was. Yes, yes.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
If she actually wants to see...
It's a fortress. He knows she can't get in it.
Absolutely, Harry. What's on your mind?
Suppose we can go back, talk to that woman on the boat again. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, to be honest. I'm grasping at straws. That's what I'm doing.
You're back. Good. What? I fear I've told you all I know. It's an... Is there anything else I can help you with? Oh?
Oh, I don't know. Fuck.
Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established dominance ritual. Ah, yes. I've been meaning to go there. A youth center with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it. Go ahead. Help him. Make it so. Yes.
She is more defensive about...
Full of ghosts and ancient memories. Oh.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw muscle is trembling. He's able to contain the anger and...
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this, to gauge their reactions. It's all part of detecting.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun? Thank God. And indeed, Mr. Everard as well. In this investigation, one may have use for a firearm. You wouldn't want to get caught with your pants down. Of course, Detective. You can always drop. What would you like to know? Good. What we do?
She nods.
Of course. The scat.
Don't let her answer it herself.
To answer your question, yes, they were organized by Wild Pines. The contractors picked them up from Jamrock and Everard of course.
If you were to prick him with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
Oh, heavens, no. We get along just fine. Yet, now that you mention it, I can't stop imagining that black treacle just dribbling down his double chin. He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar. Have you seen him? Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see. With of course. Of course.
There's
How
nothing
else can I
there.
help? Of course. Anything to help.
There's nothing here.
Yes.
Since you're...
Then we're on the same page. I have an indirect role to play. Absolutely.
Who are they?
Crenell. They wear
So...
The story, he was nothing. It's a
What is the...
where the tech...
It'll be all of them. The decision is already made.
It is very far from disco. My only hope is that you provide a single concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put, if you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast, they will identify and execute.
They would have to project strength.
The débardeur ha...
Have you ever... These men,
The muzzle loaders need to be
as I said,
maybe houses drenched in red, blood gushing down Rue de Saint-Cispar. The whole place mopped with a giant red rag. Fresh bullet holes for all the old buildings.
too many things have already gone wrong. All we can do is keep that which is not from following suit. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation. I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help...
Man, I don't know what we're gonna do.
It's you again. What is it?
Don't even have rhetoric. I have one. I mean, Jesus Christ, this did nothing yesterday. You know?
The machine.
I thought we'd get more out of this. There was nothing here, only fucking footprints.
You clearly see footprints.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Large prints. One person has been here. They've gone back and forth. The tips point both ways.
No, these little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me. Or some kind of foreign print. Hard to say. The size looks about the same, actually. Between that and that.
Everything around you is quiet.
I can't believe there wasn't more here. Just a jacket and some footprint, and that was it. Hang on a minute. No, nothing.
You clearly
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here.
Large print. One person has been here.
No. These little... The size looks about between that and that. Between that and that.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor. Large prints. One person has been here. They've gone back and forth. The tips point both.
Between that and that.
Everything around you is quiet.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
She looks back. Time moves slowly. Don't worry. We will protect you from her beauty. We will consult you through the reefs and sounds of her persona. We will see through deceits. You are shielded. You are advised. There are muscles and long white bones that line her limbs, just below the silver jumpsuit. Miss Araignée Disco Dancer. You want to put your hand on her back and feel it arch. Nothing, just time passing. Don't worry, you are not a fool. Anything out of the ordinary and you would be notified. Air moves in your windpipe. Your heart beats. You're a detective. Get back to detecting. She presses her elbows against her waist. and slowly turns her head. Her hair brushes her shoulders, making a small hissing sound, almost imperceptible. The strange moment ends. It was brief, no longer than 2.2 seconds.
Sure. The record. So official.
Yes, miss. I hope you don't mind. All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee. She looks at the chipped white polish.
Pretty. Looks like a dried Maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style? Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind?
Or an admirer?
Admires? I'm too old to be a debutante. And this place is no fashionable society.
Fuck, man. I just don't know. I just don't know what to fucking do.
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs, plus an old pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. There it is, the orange sun wearing blister pack. You feel almost nostalgic for it. The lieutenant looks toward the door as if he didn't see you pilfer. He did though. He totally did, and now he thinks less of you. Should have kept it sub rosa. Who cares, man? Who cares what the stiff thinks? Here comes the afterburner. Just put it in your sweaty little hand now. It's speed, man. Just what you...
I'm not gonna use it. At least I don't think I'm gonna use it.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Yes? What is it?
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Sure, let me have a look. I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment. Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale. A photic path, counter radiance. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps.
Okay, gonna buy the speakers.
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. They're the star of the show here.
No way, officer! Well, if you want them, but see, they are the... If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneak, super cool! Now the premium lifestyle is yours, officer.
The sneakers seem to vibrate in your hands with an almost mystical energy.
The junk is yours, officer. Happy listening! Try not to hurt your ears with that Samaran garbage.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps.
Well, we got back a little bit of our money. That wasn't too bad. Like we got them for half price. Ish. Action speed, hand-eye coordination. Good shit to have. It's good shit to have. And we're back at the fucking church. Shit, man.
Yes, what is it?
Reception. The boots. That is it, I think.
Yes, what is it?
Everything disappears. You're
hallelujah.
draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes. It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace. You mean the speed freaks? Of course, the speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me? I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Brilliant negotiating there, detective, as always.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks.
Ah, we're on the fucking road again. We're on the road again. I thought we were going to have to get them speakers back we just sold.
Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes? What's the deal? We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of Nordic dance music. That's fine. We can manage. And you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right? Fine. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
Nothing.
Yes, what is it?
What? What did you say?
I can't hear you! The music is too loud! Oh, the project! It's not going well! There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers. He doesn't listen to me! He only ever seems to care about hardcore and yakata! A place to be, apparently. Thanks. Let me know how it goes.
Vikla, true, hard, full, car. Hardcore. Hardcore is a mega, internally coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeko kata, the place to be. It's the message, so listen and you will see. Vikla, true, hard, full, it's hardcore. Skibbity, skibbity.
Your cop training did not prepare you for
Vikla, true, hard, full, car. Hardcore. Yeah! Lucky Ersky material. Vikla, true, hard, full, car. Hardcore. Hardcore is a mega. Here comes the night. Vikla, true, hard, hardcore. Hardcore is internally coherent. All car, all right, yeah.
He furrows his
Hardcore. Ah.
Is it though? But is it? I mean, really?
I am the mic and full. Vikla, true, hardcore, hardcore, internally coherent. All car, all right. Yeah.
He furrows his
Is it though? But is it? I mean,
under the radar. Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000. Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too. Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honors, detective?
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway. The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be good for the signs. Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
How about something simple? Like the club?
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave. Yakokata! Yakokata! The place to be!
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, eh? Got anything else?
Hardcore! Hardcore to the nega! No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene. The amnesia.
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Amnesia! It's not amnesia, guys.
I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crab...
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky. Next, please.
You have? Well, What's the name?
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
The past is the future, but the future is dead! No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat. You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience. It feels good. It feels right. But what is this? What is this thing that Andre is doing with his limbs?
I'm dancing! Yes, my man!
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves? Audio waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better. But there's a noticeable lack of something.
It's to express my individuality.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that, and I have radical spikes. Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway, it's to express...
Is that a bald spot?
Or because I'm balding, yes. I want to fuse the remains of my hair together before it leaves me. I want to show my hair. I don't give a fuck how old you think I am. I'm 20. Not 20. Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway. Goodbye, officer.
You got us in, cop. I can't believe you got us in. Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor. Cell using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater. The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass.
Okay.
What he means is, you can't possibly have handed them this real estate for such a flimsy reason. Then again, whatever keeps your nose out of the bottle and on the job.
It's a miracle of carpentry. Their bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more. I don't. Fuck her giving me the evil eye. You defend her, law minion. She was a mass murderer. What's up with that?
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love.
Mass murder on the floor!
No one says Arno van Eyck is a mass murderer. The Anodic pioneer Rietveld is not a mass murderer. He likewise. No one says Jermaine Egghead or Andre are mass murderers. Humanism leads to eating sugar and pigs. Humanism was invented to mass produce billions of humans. billions of humans can mass produce hundreds of billions of pigs. She liked games. Her legacy, the thing we live in, isn't real life. It's a strategy for some kind of victory against a long dead opponent. But, yo, I'm only annoyed. What do I know? She invented the beauty you're feeling. She and her glass cutters and iconographers. You set the standard, alright, then you meet it. It's effective like that, but it is also very soft of core. That so-called beauty of hers. You wouldn't be the first. Millions liked her. She's got those mass-murdering lips. There is. She is a party repellent and must be taken down before we can begin partying in here.
No, that's not it. It's something more. Something closer to your skin. The speed freak's eyes narrow with suspicion, as if he's looking at a man possessed.
It's not coming down. People are gonna love it. It'll be like our thing. Plus it keeps the cold and the rain out.
The world spirit does not have a body. It has organs. Hardcore is an organ of the world spirit. This Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are also organs. She's a thief, if you ask me. An organ thief. All innocences are. I like this question, Cop Man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that. Well, they loved her. They put all their love in her and forgot all about the rest of us.
What a strange choice of words. That can't be healthy. What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window? Well, you shouldn't. You shouldn't come back to this anymore. Stop talking about it, please.
That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it, on the coast here. Was one of the first things they did. Must have been really scared of something, but I understand. Alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature. Pre-industrial quantities of solitude. The sea, perhaps something more fundamental. I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well. A cop who's into building critique. Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism, lawmongerer. It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture. Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out? Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white. A false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical. Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Married shit. Virtue and tyranny. Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Slowly, peeled by the wind, your skin crawls from the sensation as you look around.
Dead bodies of perennial plants. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total. I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, Cop Man? After a short while, they shuddered and went away. They had sensed that she could no longer see them, and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it was that made her body live. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it. It never was. A 3,000-year-old regime of history, built by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellectuals. It's false to the core. But were you wrong? The founding party is okay with everything. Look around. They don't have enough love for the human crew to oppose anything anymore. We're on our own.
That's still a lie. Reassert yourself.
Well...
Lloyd, man! Mellow out! Stop aggroing the law!
I'm sorry. I only said unity. One word. Figures of authority always misquote you. Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes. He just wants the operation to run smoothly. And Egg is a demi-beast. You shouldn't listen to what people say. You should listen to what they are. Anodic dance music. Regular dance music wasn't hard enough. And yes, I do.
You know what this kind of stuff goes well with.
Only a little. It's a necessity. All large human gatherings are narcotic. It's just the way of the spinal cord.
There is a difference between narcotics and group elation. One kills you, the other does not.
The supercharged humanism that the innocentric system has been feeding us on giant city squares, that's not a drug. The sugar and wheat it feeds us is healthy.
Forget it. It will become an imbecilic discussion. You two continue. It's
A mass murderer? Why? Okay. Hard to say, Cop Man. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to the Crabman though. Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place. Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us. Talking to him, I realised that sobriety can be pretty hardcore too. I gotta respect him. The man picks up on stuff, and he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him. The Crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus. Not like a literal sarcophagus. I'm just being metaphorical. Encasement, confinement, of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the Crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs. Like, this is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church, surrounding it, to contain it. I don't know, and it's not something they properly understood either, what it does. But it's what this Sona person is looking for, and trying to measure. It'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't.
The wood creaks as a gale blows by. Outside, dust particles fall through the darkness, settling down on the age-bleached floorboards. The structure does not feel particularly durable.
No, it's pretty fucking unsound if you ask me. They should have built a club for anodic music around it instead. Anodic music will definitely contain whatever we're dealing with. And if it can't, well, seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like substance. Like a concentric ring spreading out, the struggling villages. And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of failure has gone down around here. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, Copman. Even I have limits. I'm a limited size person. Maybe you can figure things out, Copman. I think we got on a good level here. The signs are syncing up well. Suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go around spilling everything to Johnny Law. They don't call me Noid for nothing. It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our signs synced. It's short for paranoid. A reasonable question. Say I get hurt. I want to make sure it never happens again. So I analyse the situation. Exercise caution. Caution is suspicion. It'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives. Wants to steal your life away. I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one, the left-right complex would be number 1. Number 2 would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm. I prefer not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movement's only concern is producing enough pig and wheat for everyone. The end goal of humanity. The original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray. Far from our true lives, but we may yet find a way back.
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real centerpiece of this mythology. His eyes flicker.
A life is true if it's free from fear, an eternal division among oneself. In others, mankind has seeds of greatness in it. A germinal will come, a return to trueness. It will be hardcore. Beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods. Nerve impulses for the collective body. We are very much alike in basic structure. An hard enough beat would awaken everyone to a truer calling.
Just like that, the speed freak is right in your face, his eyes burning. His comrades look on worriedly.
Many non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true, hardcore life. There's just never been enough of them, and they had to rely on some extremely basic percussion. Utmost dedication, thoughts from the spinal cord. It's a potent superlative as well. Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore. He just really likes saying hardcore.
Hardcore!
Maybe you're being too specific about it. Try consulting with your spinal cord. Oh yeah, sure thing. They're hardcore. They're just clothes. Nah, it's just a vest with suspenders made to resemble a human ribcage. Plus some lady clothes to piss off the sex system. Now tell me about that hardcore necktie. It's fucking primal. It looks like you're trying to hang yourself with it. So,
Respect to the man!
She's whistling a melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you. Why does that trill sound familiar?
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you instead. For getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are. Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control. Sorna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does. Behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much. And the crabman hasn't shown himself, thank God. Sure, you helped us out. I can repay the favour. What do you want to know? What do you mean? Oh, that. He's the party boy. Anodic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offence if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me. Yes, forever. Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in. He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze, or yawning makes you... Anyway.
Actually, we don't know where he's from, or who he is, really. One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forburg. Or maybe even Coal City, I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City. Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning, all night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines. There were mines? Yeah, it was in Coal City. Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us, or who he was. I think his name is Jermaine. People are sweet. Who do you want to know about? Ah, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time. But earlier today she told me about Welkins, and she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea of those little creatures. Some artistic idea. I didn't really listen, I was busy with my mic. Oh, the crab man. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters. I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some thing going on. Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess. Who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. What are we supposed to do, yell up at the tower? Who do you want to know about? Andre. He's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is. To me, at least.
She rubs her sides, but not from cold. Her shoulders are relaxed. She must have taken a hit, or she's on an upswing.
He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an organizer. Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organise around here either. He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know where he got that from. Andre's not super intelligent. I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. Or maybe he was just high. I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know? Yes. Anyway. Yes. Who do you want to know about? He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forberg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Elysium. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle. What do you mean do? Like for a living? He's a carpenter, trained and all. He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that, in a shop somewhere. Not to sound too dramatic, but I wouldn't make light of his belief system when he's around. Noid's a serious person. He's serious about the lifestyle. It's just something poor Forberg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jamrock, or as much as possible. I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering. Okay, then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people. Yeah. Who do you want to know about? Me? Again? I told you, I'm a silver bird.
There's that phrase again. Really reminds you of something.
It means I don't answer questions about myself. Is there a law that would stop me from lying, though?
That would depend on the circumstances.
Thank you. Sure.
We're close. True, hard, full, car. It's hardcore. Skibber-dee, skibber-danger. I am the rearranger.
Your cop training did not prepare you for this.
We're close. True, hard, full, car. Hardcore. Yeah! Spinning out lyrics since the day I was born. And the amount of lyrics I got is against the law. We're close. True, hard, full, car, hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Here comes the night. We're close. True, hard, full, car. It's hardcore. Skibber-dee, skibber-danger.
Your cop training.
We're close. True, hard, full, car. It's hardcore. Skibber-dee, skibber.
Your cop training did not.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. Goodbye, officer.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
O pasado de agente. It flutters by your ear. It's what the Zemoyaki, the Gradian community in Revachol, call a person who never breaks under interrogation. It's an organized crime term.
Excuse me?
She's attempting to remain calm, but the phrase made her flinch.
What do you mean? Alright. My father was a Zemyaki. He died years ago. He was a bad man. Not a lot of good things to say about him and what he did. He bought the family a huge house, so we got to live, at least temporarily, in a giant castle in Jamrock. And then he died. What do you think? The competition came and took everything away. It was like in a war zone. So after his death, we had nothing left, and we were in danger. My mother had to change her name, mine too. We left it all behind. It was a stupid idea, and I'm still disappointed I came up with it.
Aren't there any local authorities who might look down on such activities?
I took that into account, of course. Coordinated the operation with the débardeurs, else they might get unhappy. Not in person, but I let them know. You can't do anything without the fat ones getting wind. It wasn't too difficult to convince them, really.
Remember those bold, new exotic revenue streams Everard said he was going to fund his harbour with? You should go back and ask him about that.
It's a good thing you ended that mess, though. I felt I was turning Dadwise into a corrupt business person. Unpleasant.
Hear that? Set justice on its feet. Confront Everard. Come on, this is all fine. But you don't have anything on Everard now. That's not how these things work.
No, I don't think it would lead anywhere with Everard. He's just going to deny it.
Yeah. Have you seen Everard?
Every little bit helps.
We're close. True. Hard. Hardcore. Yeah! Lucky Earthski material. We're close. True. Hard. Full. Car. It's hardcore. Skibber danger.
Your cop training.
We're close. True. Hard. Full. Car. Hardcore. Hardcore to the net. Internally coherent. All car. All right. Yeah!
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime, invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the church.
Hardcore! Ah!
The question is, what is the question? But there was no question.
The club true, hardcore, hardcore, internally all car, all right.
He furrows it.
Hardcore.
Is it though? But is it? I mean really? No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
The skin on your back is crawling. For a second, you can't even hear the music anymore. There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain, right next to the canal. Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
To the mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary. What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5? Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here. Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good people!
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the on-off for just a sec. For a special scheduled event. The on-off will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. Alright, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes. And then I'll turn off the music. Yeah! Back on the case! No disgrace! Bring it down to party place! The first page of the second chapter! There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore. Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last months, and will continue pumping for the rest of 51. Isn't something holding it back from being hyper? It's like it's only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore. We can all hear it's not hyper hardcore. If figures of authority keep telling us things are hyper when they're clearly not, how are we ever supposed to evolve to hyperdom?
Yeah! No nation, but transnation. No war, but class war.
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Jermaine here just yells random things. Odds are, sooner or later one of them will come off as fault reading.
Yeah! Reversion imperative!
Unless you were thinking Reversion imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with Eggs yelling. I know what you mean.
Hardcore superstar! Yeah! Dark hardcore! Jermaine Egghead!
Basically, yes it is.
Lungs are for love! When Dolores Day was anointed innocence, her lungs started glowing through her body. For the world loved her, and she loved it back. Yeah! I think so.
But that's what everybody saw. Explain it as you please, but it doesn't really do to just deny it ever happened.
All right! Here comes the night!
Yes, what is it? Okay, but Think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum! Maximum is the only way!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Glue style? Okay, there literally is no other way. The mixing desk is glued to maximum.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless. Because I'm afraid that something might happen. It's an unknown phenomenon. We can always turn it back up if there's a need.
Can't turn down the hardcore!
Of course it is.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready.
Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Not so stoically. His hand moves to the gun holster. There's tightness in your chest. Anxiety.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
No wind outside. No waves. No floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate. It's out there now, in the world, made manifest. It will devour everything. The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on?
This fragile world is about to break.
The fuck is going on?
It's getting louder.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Oceana! Mother of Mega!
He's peaking, the worst high he's ever been on.
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously, his eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof!
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to earth! Love!
Below it, all the bass grows, like the jaws of a giant compressor gnawing on metal and wood. It does not sound benevolent at all. A great pulse arises in your flesh.
That's it. I'm muting it. Shit! It doesn't stop. Asil, have you?
Yes, I've turned it off. Andre, pull the compressor! The place is gonna come down!
Fuck! I can't shut it up! The signal's passed! It's not in here! It's...
This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down. And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's a start.
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again. It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear. They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway. Stay here! I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Sulispov. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway. Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origins.
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still alive.
Alright, we should have 2 skill points to spend. We went through a lot of stuff there in that small little space.
It's you again. What is it? Again. Just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his... About fucking time.
Rhetoric. Need rhetoric. Oh shit, we're fucked. We can't get rhetoric. Well, that fucking sucks. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know just what to do with myself. Get up.
before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened.
Mr. Dubois, every worker... To hell with it. Every worker is white. Now, what can I do for you today? What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any jolly fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this? You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what?
And gets over it in 2 seconds. Seems like it didn't really hurt him.
I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
None taken. Did we have...
Funny. That doesn't ring any bells, Harry.
Funny. She was trying to set up a narcotics operation in the old church on the coast.
Oh, that a Sal. Yes, I do seem to remember sending a pretty young thing down there to liven up the place. Get some melodic music in there. Amphetamine lab? That sounds very immoral and debauched. Frankly, a health risk. But what do I know about kids these days? The music they listen to, the drugs they do while they listen to that music?
It sounds to me like you are trying to start an amphetamine lab in the district. And you're using some delinquents you found God knows where to set it up and run it for you.
Found God knows where? That Acel is the daughter of Miko the Kebab, a man who once killed a guy with a kebab. I think a daughter of a man who killed a man with a kebab can handle running a little nightclub, don't you? Maybe it was Bogovir. Or Jakub. I think it might have been Conrad. A nightclub? Harry, I'm an old-fashioned guy. After work, I like to listen to some rock and roll music and have a non-alcoholic lager. Nightclubs don't interest me. But here I am, talking about myself, when you have much more important things going on. Tell me, Harry, how can I help you?
Jesus Christ. Oh. How do you fucking fast travel? I have no fucking clue.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of your finger mood finally coming to a...
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the map tab.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you? Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Eberhard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Is he actually comparing you, an officer of the law, to some neighborhood vigilantes?
Why not? Must be nice being something else for a change. The rest of us are just folks. Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole. Like I said before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work.
Right to work! Right to work!
Oh, that's how you do it. There you go.
Yes, what is it?
Vibrations, a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain, tangled in its branches. He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along to the music and waving his hand in the air. The other real deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one...
Yeah! It was awesome! And scary! Very hardcore! Too hardcore, in fact! I couldn't control it! At all! It sucks up all the air in the mix until it's the only thing left! Starts compressing itself and everything around it! Completely fills up the headspace! Extreme!
Inside your chest, the heart beats still with the after effects of the sound. Imagine if you could harness that power, making it pulse.
Oh! I don't know! Maybe someone can do something with this! I imagine this is the sound that the future could make! Yeah!
Yo, man, what's on your mind?
Goodbye, officer.
I'm in fucking trouble here. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Well, we're locked in now, that's about
Yes.
it.
What is it?
I think I have some logic clothes.
Yes. What is it?
It ain't going up. Fuck it.
All you hear is silence in your head.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Some of these you just can't fucking do. Not a hope.
Yo, man, what's on your mind? What's on your mind?
Dedicated, hyperactive, unified. You'll have to add something of your own to understand this list of loosely
We got
formed
fucking lucky
qualities.
there, I'll tell you that much.
You need your own entry. Test your limits. Surpass them. Dance till you drop. Dance till you die, if you must. That's a good way to go.
Dead body, spirit entered. What is there to talk of? I don't say much anything as a carpenter anymore. They tried to make me into a reckoner and a leveller. Made me a bit manic, you know. I regret the time I dedicated to that profession and that worker collective. I say things more as a member of the hardcore side dance community these days. Why? You're a cop. I carry carpentry tools. Sure.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
That ain't going up. Not by enough, anyway.
The device feels light. An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath you see a reel of tape rolling. You put the device back on the floor.
Shit.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. Goodbye, officer. Good to see you.
You close your eyes and dream of the shapes your body should form to bring this strange music into life.
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
Puts a grin on your face just to think about it. Even a failed attempt gets the juices flowing and repairs some of the damage done by battles lost. If you up the dose and truly dance, who knows what will happen?
Goodbye, officer.
Well, bollocks. How do I fast travel back? Fucking music, man. Maybe we can't travel when we're inside. Maybe it's something silly like that. I don't know. How the fuck do we fast travel? I don't know.
It's you again. What is it?
Right, light blue. It seems like
It's you again. What is it?
Clausia is playing them like a fiddle. Tell them how bad they got played, and they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it. All of them really good.
What fucking story?
A story that fits the occasion, of course. I invented a wonderful allegory for all this.
No, there is no story. I didn't. Let's not do stories. Let's do questions.
No. Don't listen to him. This is gold stuff. Now let's get didactic.
So you got played, huh?
Good. You got his attention. Now reward it with a metaphor.
Yes, like a deck of cards. The point is, this allegorical Kim should have just told the truth.
You need to man up and take charge, little guy. Shit's gotta be equal in a couple. Listen to your buddy Titus here. Nothing like this would ever happen to a hardy boy.
Thank you. I'll try. Please understand that Kim in this story was an allegory for you. You shouldn't try to hide the truth.
Sure, Benaclard. Allegory. You didn't get played. Titus did. I'm gonna do you a solid and change the subject, okay?
This man would rather live in a fantasy world where he isn't a complete loser. You need to be more forceful the next time.
It won't be a fucking next time. We fucked it up. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do now. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know anymore.
Hi again, Gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Did that just open back up again?
Again? I can't believe this shit.
There's something
Fuck!
that brings you to him. Some kind of an outfit, maybe. A uniform. The police of animals, yes.
Well, I am interacting with the most dangerous animal of them all. You. I'd say yes. Do yourself?
Can we help you with something?
I don't know. I'm fucking lost here. Everything I've done is fucked up. And I have no clue if them two things are gonna help me. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This is where it all started going wrong.
Mr. Dubois, every worker...
How the fuck do I fast travel again? No, we need to hold on to them points, I think. I think I'm fucking myself up.
Mr. Dubois, every worker to help.
I don't know what to fucking do, you see. We're just bulling through it, and that's not the way it should be done. We need to slow down. We need to fucking slow it down. I'd love to know how you fucking fast travel again. I did it there a minute ago, but I don't know how to fucking fast travel again. Yeah, how do you fucking fast travel? Doesn't say anything there. I don't know. I fast traveled there and I don't know where the fuck how I did it. It makes no sense to me. Now, if I delete one of these memories, do I get the point back? We get the thought for 1 point. No. We lose a point. Oh, why does it cost something to forget something? That doesn't make a lot of sense now, does it? Oh, fuck. This is fucking ridiculous that I have to fucking Google this, you know? How to fast travel in Disco Elysium. Jesus Christ. Oh, we have to be outside a door or something? Is that how it works? That's fucking weird. No, that's not working. That doesn't fucking work. What the fuck is going on? Why is the fast travel so fucked? I don't fucking know. So something about standing at fast travel points, but it doesn't tell you what are fast travel points. Yeah, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. I don't know how I did that. Oh, I guess it's only from the squares we can do that. The main squares of the church. Okay. Wait, where is that guy? There's a guy here. He's inside the building, is he? He lives inside that building that we can't get into? It's hard to know with this design where you can go and where you can't go. Like, is there a secret entrance in here or something? Yeah, he's right there in that building. Oh, he's at the Ferris wheel that doesn't exist. This is where the Ferris wheel used to be. That's where we are now. And there's the bunker and the thing. What happened to the Ferris wheel? Must have got blown down during the war or something. I know we can get in there somehow because see it lights up. That's there's steps. How the fuck do you get there? That's the question.
A slogan used to intertwine with the loops.
Yes?
Hello again. Sure, what's on your mind? Yes, they even built
A pleasure wheel?
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinez was nothing but reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was, yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the...
A pleasure wheel?
Yes, to lure in this... Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. They used them for military... What's the Mars? It's a beauty. I tried to get me...
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the book. Already for...
But of course, what else?
I mean, there's a ladder there, right? Why can't we use it? That's how we have to get up there, right? Probably. Ah, fuck the I know. The bollocks. This is a bollocks.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it. The wind is turning south. You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Oh? Of course, Detective. You can...
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
There's nothing else I can do. There's not a fucking thing I can do. Well, at least we cracked the fast travel.
Yo, man, what's on your mind?
Doesn't lead anywhere anyway.
Yes, what is it?
Vibrate the hawthorn tree on Rue de Stand. The other real deck is
Yeah! Too hardcore! It sucks up!
inside your chest.
Oh! I don't know! Maybe someone can do something with this. I imagine this is the sounds that the future could make. Yeah!
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on a single pane of glass.
Come on, game.
Welcome back.
I just don't know what to do. I really don't. I'm running out of fucking ideas here. I don't know what that's going to do for us.
The edges of the page, the jacket cop, he is ambushed by a tribe of female warriors and taken to. You open his arm, you flip to the copy. Berserk, man from Hyanda, the steel muscles of man. A passage reads, thine spell, I have grand plans for you. In the to find out what happened, you open the book to a random page. Man from Hyanda, wielding his two Zweihanders, is carving through a sea of savages. His visage fixed in grimness. His arms, you flip to the copyright page. Berserker rage, but the edges of the page. The Jamrock Shuffle. In a way, yes, you are treasure hunting. Most officers from Precinct 41 do what is called the Jamrock Shuffle, cracking open containers. Most of them are from Jamrock or Coal City, the poorest parts of Revachol, that also overlap with the network of royal catacombs called Le Royaume, just beneath the streets. As children, you would all go underground, hoping to find treasure, and come back with a rat's tail or a used needle. That playful curiosity must still be in you. Who knows, maybe one day the Orbe de Montagne, the Holy Scepter, and the Cocaine Skull will all be yours.
Well, I could have used that fucking hours ago. Hours ago I could have used that. Find better loot. I thought it would help me get into the fucking containers.
The edges of the pages, the jacket, he is ambushed. You open his arm, you flip to the copyright page. Berserker Raid, man from Helm, the steel muscles, a passage read, thine spell. I have grand plans for you. In the final pages, to find out what happens next, you open his arm, you flipped. Berserker man from Hyamda, the steel muscle, a passage. Thine spells on. I have grand plans for you. In the final pages, to find out what you open his arm, you flip. Berserker rage burns in his azure-hued eyes as he brings glory and honor to his long-lost Hyamdala tribe from the village of Hyamdal. The edges of the page. The precarious world. How not to lose. It is impossible not to. The world is balanced on the edge of a knife. It's a game of frayed nerves. You're pushed on by numbers and punitive measures, pain, rejection, and unpaid bills. You can either play, or you can crawl under a boat and waste away, turn into salt, or a flock of seagulls. Your enemies would love that. Or you can fight. The only way to load the dice is to keep on fighting.
Physical success and failure threshold lowered by 1. I don't know, is that a good thing? I hope so. I fucking hope so. That should help a little bit, right? Right?
Yes, what is it?
I guess we don't see it in the percentage. It said critical, so these aren't probably critical.
Goodbye, officer.
Welcome back.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know, boys and girls, if we made the right decision there. You know that?
Yes.
Only time will tell. I don't think it's going to make any difference to this check here.
It's you again.
It's
What
me
is it?
again. $42. I have only one clothing, yeah, with rhetoric on it. With rhetoric on it, so what fuck?
It's you again. What is it? Again.
Good one, Titus.
Why? 'Cause he was worthless. So am I. Now, how about fucking time?
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Up to 72% now with this guy. It was a 52. It's like the game is giving me second chances or something. I don't know. Fuck it, we'll go for the gang and see what happens.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Put on some more of that easy, whatever. I can't even pronounce it. I think it's only on my jackets.
Again? I can't believe
It's still only
this
at
shit.
72. I don't get that. Oh, because I had it out, yeah. Yeah, we only have it on jackets. We don't have it on anything else. If I got any minuses I could take away. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know. Oh. Didn't I just save the game? I did, didn't I?
Again? I can't believe this shit.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other.
Oh, we have
Just
to do it.
ask him.
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
Yes, from another life. A different life.
Oh, hang on.
Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the...
Back in a minute. My tummy is beginning to fucking rumble, so I'm gonna start cooking my dinner. I turned on the oven. Let's get this
To
done.
what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality? Okay, that's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere. Somewhere good. Okay. Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment? No, because in this thought experiment we are police officers in a police station. We don't do crimes. We're not crime bros.
Come on, stop it.
Oh no, no, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
This isn't helping.
You're not going to believe this, but police officers. Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lang. Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you. Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right? There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at, but still. Yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
Again? I can't believe this shit. I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say? God fucking shit.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with...
Okay. You're not going to believe... Yes, sir. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in... Neither can I, Okay. Neither can I, partner. Neither can I. I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. Okay?
Jean, he said okay. Give it a rest.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on.
Where the
Yes?
fuck did that come from?
What is it?
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
Can I actually help you with something?
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's...
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Oh, he's my partner or something undercover or something? I don't fucking know. I think I fucked it up. It wasn't even a mission anyway, so I don't know what the fuck, like. Well, I guess we'll take that as a win. I don't know. Confused. I still don't think I have enough drama to get this done, you know that?
The stage is all set up for your performance. You feel a little...
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn...
The stage is all you feel a little.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Not gonna happen. I just don't know what to do with myself. Right, we'll leave it there, boys and girls. To be continued. I'm hungry. I'm going to get something to eat. Fry me up some good old-fashioned Irish rashers. Maybe some noodles and some toast. Some buttery toast. Alright. I thought we were near the end. We cleared through a hell of a lot of stuff today. We've only got three things to do. 3 missions. 3 official missions. The rest are all side things, I think. But we did well today. We just need a little bit of luck with the checks. We just don't have the percentage at the moment. But we'll see. We'll see. Until then, which will probably be tomorrow night, peace, adios, and have a good one.